Hello, everyone. Welcome to OM's Universe. Today, we're thrilled to have two experienced guests in the world of yoga and aerial. And first, we have Shany Hong, CEO and founder of NoMad OM Factory Taiwan. And she has built a system of 7 yoga studios internationally. Joining her is Menico Tan. Welcome. And an aerial yoga trainer and studio owner, founder of OM Factory Malaysia. So I'm very happy to have you two here with us today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for coming to.
Oh, yes. Actually, we are in Malaysia. And this is firstly, it's a girls' trip. But we appreciate that we have chance to sit down and talk to each other, discuss a little bit about, the yoga world, what we've done, and hopefully it will inspire you guys a little bit. So let's start with our journeys to this, yoga world and industry. So Shany, could you share how you become an inspirational figure in the yoga world, especially in Taiwan?
How?
This is for you.
There's a microphone. Ecosystem one.
Yes.
We talk to the grass. Hello, grass. So the origin of I started my yoga business. It's 10 years ago, and firstly, I wasn't planned to do it, but I went back to help with my mother's music education company, and I want to make it alive again, and I want to do another brand for supporting and keep the company running. So I found out that starting from yoga movement or dance is a good idea. And then I found out that aerial yoga in New York, with our farmers, of course. And so I decided to bring it to Taiwan and start my aerial yoga journey with a new brand called NoMad. And of course, combined with our own factory in New York. So my studio called NoMad OM Factory Taiwan. Yeah. And I fell in love with the spirits of the freedom and the control of our body and mind when doing aerial or yoga. So that's how I started to trying to express the spirits as much as I can, both in physical way or in spiritual way, by words, by talking to others, by video, by image, by really doing it, or by, creating new courses. Yeah, it's just because I know how good it is starting from me, and I want more and more people to know.
You need a grass back. Yeah, okay, thank you. So I've been your friend for a long time.
Yeah.
Yes, and I observed your journey. I think I was one of the people who were very lucky to observe you, almost from the beginning. Yes, and I've seen your journey, and I've always admired you because you're not only building your own image, but from the image that you built for yourself, it creates a brand image. And I think that's in one of our talk before. I still remember that you said that the reason why people keeps follow you and you have some teachers who work for you for a long time is because of you keeping your own brand, and you have a strong spirit that can show to everyone. So yeah, that's the thing I really admire you, and hopefully during our talk today, we can learn something from you. You can share some of the tips and hints and the way you did. Okay. So Menico, how about you? And what brought you to aerial yoga, and why did you think that opening a studio would be your dream come true?
No, it's not my plan.
Okay. That's interesting. More interesting.
Okay, actually, it's not my plan, and because I start practice yoga 12 years ago. Yeah, just because I want to be more healthy for my body and everything. So, and after that, I start become a part-time yoga teacher. And 2 years later, I watched a video about aerial yoga, and I'm very curious about that and very interesting to that. So I start practice the aerial yoga, but it's very limited to get a good teacher in Malaysia. That's why I went to overseas and I meet Shany. So when I meet Shany, I meet OM Factory. I still remember the first time meet with Shany think of I'm a spy.
Did I? Yeah, maybe. In Studio One. Weird girl.
And I don't know this until Farah told me.
No, Farah say things,
Actually, he's a spy.
Yeah. And but I really appreciate that because Shany is run her studio very well, and she gave a lot of good learning experience. That's why I fell in love with her studio and of course OM Factory. And
not with me.
Yeah, because you are the first. You impressed me a lot.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's why I know
you
OM
fell
Factory.
in love with me too.
Maybe with you and the brand. Yes. Okay.
But I think this is all because it's a fake destiny. Yeah, so we can meet people from all over the world and share our experience, our life experience, and our passionate. Then after that, I able to successfully. I have OM Factory in Malaysia, and until now. Yes, actually, it's not my plan. It's just because I love yoga and I love aerial yoga, then I start the studio in Malaysia. Yeah, that's it. Farah always encourage everyone, and maybe he like
just be a trainer. Go.
Yeah.
His style.
Sometimes you just need someone to push you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, he pushed me. So and then I start put a lot of efforts on practice and learning, and to try to find more solutions to help my student. And from the teaching experience, I learn more and more and more, and not only myself, and also how to understand others and guide them to become better and better. I practiced area in 2015. Yeah.
Yes.
So and I meet OM Factory 2017. So and I get OM Factory Malaysia in 2018. So it's like nonstop. Keep practice and learning and find all the knowledge and solutions and source. Not only Malaysia student, I would start understand different culture and their perspective, and I learned a lot when I went to.
So how did you become an inspiration to people, or how do you think that if someone wants to become an inspiration, what are the elements?
It's difficult to say I want to inspire others, right? It's all from others. Like they trust you, they you guide them to like you can help them. Yes. So and their feedback is, oh, thanks for your inspiration. Oh, difficult. Help me.
Yeah. How about Shany?
我们认为我们认为的
Translator.
我们认为的不一定是别人认为的，很多时候是别人告诉了我们，我们才知道啊，原来他是喜欢我们这一个点，我们帮助了他这个点。
So sometimes we don't know ourselves very much. We think it is like that, but actually from others' perspective, it's not. And she find out how good you are and which good part of you. So we actually learn from others. So when we are teaching, we are inspired by others. So we inspire each other. I think people thinks that I enjoy when I'm doing it. Like I really enjoy what I'm doing. Yeah. So when I enjoy it, people can feel. Yeah. So they can feel that I find some joy, some happiness on me. So that's how I inspire them purposely. Yeah. I didn't know because I just do like I was flying with the silk, being a tornado on myself. And I just enjoy being with the things I'm doing. Yeah, so people always forget when they have a certain purpose, they want to go there as quick as they can, or they want to get a result as much as they do. So they forget to focus on the power of now. They forget to breathe, forget to enjoy right now. Yeah. So I think I'm the one who always inspire people with focusing on breathe, like really breathing while you are doing anything, and you will know the power of enjoy every moment, every second.
So it's like the inspiration comes from within
Yes.
you. Yes. Oh, that's such an interesting, because I don't know about you guys, didn't know about your motivation before, but for me, I also like agree with you that we don't try to be an inspiration. We don't try to express that we're an inspiration, but what fuels me is the progress, the development of the society, of the community, of other people, and that's one source to me. Yeah, of course, like we have to have a passion and inspiration within ourselves, but more than that, we can fuel with energy from other people, our students, yeah, our community, right? As long like three of us are here and we are fueling each other's energy, yeah. Because one thing about the yoga community is that it brings people together, like just like what Farah did to us, yeah. And I think that's a wonderful thing, and yeah. So Menico, so do you think when you look back at your journey from the beginning, and also listen to our stories here, what are the three main things or lessons you think you have learned so far?
From my journey, patient, and then step back, and focus on your goal.
Okay, good.
Yeah, these three I learned from the journey. Because I have a very down moment. So, and it's like, I think because if your surrounding are positive person, even you have your emotional, you're still able to overcome. If your surrounding is all negative person, so you will like pour very deep into it.
Yeah, there is a saying that the five the people around you, for five people, you are the average happiness of it. Yeah, so you can see how your closest friends, five of them, and get some records like a point to them, and you think how much is the average of happiness, and you are that one. Yeah, things like that. Don't open studio. Don't open. No, it's kidding. I mean, it is one of it because it's a challenge and you are never get out of it. It's always high and low, and always new crisis and new crisis and new crisis. So you have to keep fixing the solution. Keep fixing the problems, find a new solution, and at the same time, cannot lose your passion about it. Yeah, so it's a big challenge of open a reputational, long-lasting studio as a brand. Yeah. So what I learned is actually a sentence called "go with the flow." Yeah. So we always worry or expect something to happen or not to happen, but in the end, it happens or not happen. So for now, I will say just let go and go with the flow and try our best. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But how do you know, right? So we just do our best and use all our resources, connecting everyone we want, and of course choose the positive one surrounding by us. Yeah, you can always filter your friends, always, or colleagues, anyone around you, even family. If she's not giving you the right energy and you couldn't give her the right energy, better to keep distance. Yeah. So I think choices. One, don't open a studio to go with the flow, and three, filter your life circles.
I totally agree. Like I always there's a few yoga teachers who came to me and asked me some questions, and one of the things I always told them that okay, during a specific period of time, if you have a target, if you have an aim you need to go, so you want to focus on it, filter your friends, filter your family, and only keep the people who supporting your dream at that moment. Yeah. And if you when you are there, or when you change the target, you can refilter again. Yes, good. Okay, let's move on to talk about leadership in yoga teaching. So Shani, what leadership skills do you find most essential for yoga teachers?
You mean to all yoga teachers? I think.
Yes.
Don't take yoga teaching just as a job. So you really need to understand the meaning and the value of yoga, and not just you need it, not just because you need yoga so you become a yoga instructor. That's not enough. Yeah, you can only be a practice person. But if you want to share yoga skills, I think it really needs to be something that you are ready to share, and not just to make money. I mean, you have to make money for sure, but not the only purpose. Like, oh, I will teach as much as I can, as high as I can. That's not the way to do it. But you need to share the value of it, the yoga value, both spiritual and physical. And of course, you need to be really humble always. Like, you don't teach many years and then you become like, oh, I don't need to learn new things. I think nothing can, I don't need to learn anything new. I don't need to learn from new teachers. Actually, we always have something to learn from new teachers or new students or new types of yoga, or even not yoga, but other like dance or Pilates or mountain climbing, whatever. We learn from everything. So keep humble. This is very important for me to see that instructor. Yeah, because people can fail. And her students will be like that style if she's that kind of person. Yeah, that's the community we want to create.
Totally agree.
Plus one.
Yeah, totally agree. And also one more thing is you have to keep learning, because when you stop learning, actually you will limit yourself.
If you stop it, you will be like proud, and you started to judge others, right? Actually, we couldn't judge anyone because we are not them, right? We don't know how they feel. We don't know what they experience. So what we can do is to respect, like the students. If maybe they couldn't do that pose, we couldn't just judge them like you're so bad. And of course, if they are really like lazy and not trying, we don't know. But we don't comment students or any people we meet because you are not them. Yeah, so that's why I feel like if someone maybe she become popular of teaching and famous, a little famous.
No one will famous
on yoga, right? Yeah, we are not famous. We never be like famous as movie star Tom Cruise. Yeah, so we are not famous, and we just do good on our job, right? So we have to be humble and keep learning so that you can be as good as you are, or more, even more better. So never stop learning. Yeah.
And if we broaden up a little bit, because we are all studios owner and founders, so you have your staff and you have your teachers to work with you and for you. So I think the leadership role even got more enhanced, and we have to improve that every day as well. So what do you think will be the extra elements to add on to be a leader in a studio, and when you have more studios and you have more staff and stuff?
Yeah, you first.
Well, management is totally a different thing from teaching, while teaching is actually very joyful. Like it's like amusement, like happy to teach. I feel really relaxed while teaching. But sorry, I don't have a lot of chance to teach right now since the management has overwhelmed all of our management team. So I think management is another knowledge. It's totally different from being a yoga teacher or yoga area yoga instructors, different things. So we need someone who wants to, or maybe she doesn't want, but she's good at manage people and environment, brand. I mean, it's a business thing, but not that business. So I think we're in a sort of half charity industry. So we never had like really good profits, net profits percentage, never. But we still keep doing it because we found the meaning of it. But we have to keep it running. So we need to be profitable. Yeah. So someone who has to willing to sacrifice her own profit, like all of us, to keep running the studio. At the same time, make it a little profitable and charitable. So you need to attract people who agrees with you, who willing to follow you, and who saying wants to learn, keep learning. Not just from yoga knowledge, but from management skill, but on how to manage people, how to collect people together with not just skills, but with maybe compassion and passion, of course. And sometimes I think it's also destiny. Yeah, you couldn't choose. You just be it. You just be that person. Someone. I started with business too, but it happened to me. I need to teach too, so I can know this industry more. So I think the people who leads it needs to have a really wide, open mind to embrace everyone we meet and to encourage everyone we see and to offer our teachers, staff as much as we can. Yeah. And at the same time with good regulations.
Okay. Yeah, so I understand that's such a difficult job and it's totally different to a yoga teacher. That's why, out of let's say 50 yoga teachers, there's just one manager. Like not everyone can be in a role of manager, right? Yeah. Okay. So Menico, what do you think about, let's say, have you equipped your teachers with business mind? So somehow, do you think that they should have more knowledge and skills of a manager, although they still a yoga teacher?
None of them are with a business mind or
Right.
management skill.
Why?
They're all from just a teacher.
Yes.
So for me, like teacher just focus on teaching and how to guide student, how to help student. But when you become the manager of studio or owner of studio, are totally different. You need to switch your mode, like Wi-Fi switch to mobile data. Otherwise, you will have a lot of problems. So
Yes.
I went through this moment. So like before I start the yoga studio, I feel that yes, I really enjoy teaching and hang out with my students and very happy. And then when I have the studio and the customer service is make me headache a lot, and I was like, I don't know how to handle. And it's like now I get the complaint, but the next minute I have to teach a class. It's like I need to balance my emotion. Yeah. It's so difficult, so challenging for me. So, and it will affect my teaching performance. So when I realized this, so I start like, okay, I want to change. So need help from other. Like I need help from Nicole to help me. Otherwise, I'll not be able to to make everything stable and good.
Yeah, Nicole, your sister.
Yeah. So and of course, thanks for her. She's helped me a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Nico. So, and after that, okay, back to your topic. So, how I train my teacher to do manage the studio. Yeah. I would say I still working hard on it because you need not only guide them, you need to have educate them.
Yes.
Educate them a lot. Yeah, because human always bring you a lot of problems.
There's human.
Yeah. So you need to very patient and always pranayama, meditation, singing bowl, whatever can make you calm your mind. Take it easy. Okay, I know, I understand. Yeah. To guide them.
Yes.
But I think when you have very clear what person you want, you will attract those person come to you. And someone like I always would observe them and like just small details. I will observe them how they do how they keep to keep the studio. I will look on the details, and then I will give them some mission. Okay, and due date. Make sure you need to finish this. Then I will see what's the result come up. If she fail, then I will just maybe the next play will be better. So I will look for others.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to waste my energy and time to just keep educate one person.
Right.
Yeah, I will educate. I will open to public. So if your performance is good, you will have more chance. Otherwise, sorry. Not only teaching the class, like because in the studio there are a lot of stuff you need to like take care of the studio, or if you notice that the studio have some problem or the issue from student, you need to bring it up. You need to solve it. If you can't solve it, you need to tell me so we can have discuss the solution to solve it.
How do you filter your teachers in your studios?
Not just me filter it. We have different evaluation items.
Thank you. Yes.
So we do have like a comment sheet. Yeah, and it's a way of to like sort of give credit to them, like how much they got on this item. Not from only me, actually, not from me, from students, from colleagues, from teachers, yeah, and from our observation, yeah. So many different perspective of giving them scores.
And what are the things on that evaluation?
I forgot.
What are the main things?
A lot. Yeah. Skill is only a little part of it, and the passion is included too. Like if you teach like a robot do this, I would rather hire an AI robot, right? Like you don't need a real human being. And the interaction between the teachers and the students and the staff, she has to be like multiple roles. She's not just teaching for herself, right? She also represents the studio. Yeah, and she's also responsible for both sides. I mean, the teachers. And so she should be like pretty sensitive and aware of what she speaks and how she behaves and what she expresses to the students, because it all creates the image and comments to others from others. Yeah, so I think a lot of ways, skills, personalities, interaction with others, and keep learning, also part of it.
Attitude.
Okay.
Yeah, attitude.
So I think the attitude is respect. Respect is very important. Yeah. And she understands what is her responsibility and role in the studio. Yeah. So it's like if she mess up everything, so means that she's not the right person. No, I think no matter which position, so you are not work for others. You just think you work for yourself because you need to build your value.
Right.
If you think of, I work for you, so you earn a lot, and I then actually is you will get lower score. So no one will recommend you. If the chance comes, you won't get the chance. Yes. But once you do your best, build your value, so maybe you get a little, or you spend a lot of time, money, whatever, you spend a lot, but you will get a good result. So like 3 of us here, we are not just, so easy and I get everything. No, we
never.
Yeah, we also spend a lot of energy to build this. Yeah, to develop. Yes. It's not easy. Don't think it's easy.
Right. Okay. So moving on to another topic, which is like teacher trainings. Yeah. So I want to ask Menico as a mentor. So you've been through this journey from a practitioner to a yoga to a teacher, then a mentor. Then you think when teachers want to step up to be mentors, so what are the things that they need to prepare?
Your mindset.
Okay. In specific?
Yeah, your mindset. You have to understand not about the skill, how excellent skill you have, how famous you are. It's not the very important, like to become a mentor if you only have the good skill and famous. You need to have mindset. It's tolerant. Is it called tolerant? Tolerant.
Yes.
Understand others. So, and also you're able to, no matter how weak the student or how strong the student, how good or how bad of the student, you will have the energy to guide them into the right path and follow their goal to achieve. And this is the mentor mindset.
Like a coach.
Yes.
Yes, like a coach. Yeah.
So did you learn that from your experience, or?
Of course, from experience and from Farah and from others trainers sharing.
Okay. Is there any story, like specific story, or is there any memory that you, when you look back, you can say about this?
Most of the memory is from student.
Yes.
So when I look from the student, so some their way, how they, their question and their way to learn, it's like, oh yes, I used to like her. Now I understand. Yeah. So why my teacher, my mentor restrict me? Why to push me to do this? Is because my teacher see my potential and she want me to become better or achieve something. So, and this also will, it's I will also use the same way to guide the student.
And I know in Taiwan, Shani has a lot of good mentors, like yoga trainers, not just teachers, but trainers. So what do you see in them? Like, what are the differences?
You mean the teacher trainings, leading teacher, right? The instructor. So they have to be confident, actually. You have to be confident, not like you have the best skills. That's not important. You need to be not worried about people surpassing you. Like you shouldn't be scared of, oh, she's better than me and I couldn't teach her. That's not the point. Huh?
Please practice yoga.
Yeah, it's not like that. You always meet someone who's better in skills than you, even if you're a master. So it never ends. So you shouldn't be afraid or worried about, like, oh, if I'm not the best, what I can do. When you are the trainer, you are the best, because you need to lead them, you need to guide them and see their potential. That's how the trainer do, not just to show your skill. You're not performing, right? We have to keep your eye on observing the little part or the personality or the potential on all the students you are training. Yeah, so you need to like shape them into their unique form. So I think that's the trainer's ability, like to see how good people are and to guide them as a coach and to train them like really strict. Yeah, so maybe that's how I do to them, so they become like that to others. And of course, they need some encouragement. Yeah, that not everyone born to be a coach, right? We are always encouraged by someone else. So someone else encouraged me, I encourage someone, and they encourage someone else. So that's become a kind and good circulation.
So we have talked a lot about, our own journeys and own experience along the way. So if you can redo everything, so what is one moment or what is one thing that you would love to change for the whole journey of yourself?
Yeah, I would just accept.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about you, Shany?
And what I want to change? Yeah, I already say don't open a studio.
So what did you do?
Yeah, but the same. There's no what if, because at the time, if you're back to 10 years ago, we still do it. Yeah. So nothing can be changed. It's all destiny, but you can make the best version of it, like a beautiful destiny, right?
Yeah. It's like you cannot change the thing, but you can change the perspective when you look at things, right? And change your angle, how you look at it. Okay.
Maybe I start yoga earlier.
Earlier?
Yeah, maybe I will start earlier because I start like when I'm 30.
You mean the years?
Yeah.
Your age?
Yeah, I should start earlier actually.
Yeah. And how about the approach? Maybe you still approach with aerial yoga first, or
Yoga. I start this from yoga.
Yeah.
So I think yoga, nothing is exactly. The yoga helped me a lot when I get lost in aerial. So it's yoga guide me back. So that's why now I encourage all the aerial teacher in the market, please go for the yoga training. Not only the regular class. It's
a foundation.
Yeah, it's a foundation. It's very important. Yeah, it's very important. 200 hours, 300 hours, 500 hours. It's very important. Yeah, I'm sure no matter how passionate you are, when you're doing something more than 10 years, you will get lost. Yeah, you wouldn't know what should I do the next
3 years.
3 years? Okay. Oh, it's so fun. Yeah, but the yoga will help you to see the truth.
Yes. And what keeps you all here today until now, like 10 years?
Are we still on the boat?
Yes.
On the boat?
On the boat. On this
Yeah.
yoga boat. It's a metaphor.
Yeah, please. You first.
Well, I say before, go with the flow. So the flow hasn't ended, so I have to be here. When it ends, I will not like be in a PD. I will just end it. But now it's still going on. Gone with the wind. Yeah, I deal with what happened to me.
I'm here because two of you here.
Yeah. Same reason with me. I agree.
Yeah. And then, it's good. We still have a lot of fantastic journey to go.
The partner is important.
Yeah.
Partners.
Yes.
Partners. Like sisters. Supports each other when they are in low, high, low. Always.
Sometimes like want to escape, I will run to Taiwan.
Yeah.
I run to Vietnam. And like two of you now run to Malaysia. Yeah. That's good. Otherwise, it's just a tourist,
Yeah.
But now when you come to, even
like
the
home.
first time, when you come here, you're like, oh, okay. So comfort and easy.
Yeah. I think to me, myself, somehow this journey still makes me feel that I still have a value. Yeah. Like one of my purposes, it's not trying to express, but I feel I'm still living as I'm giving values. Yeah. So this journey is means that to me. Yeah. And as long as I'm giving values, for example, we're producing this podcast and we're hoping that the information and the experience we shared, giving values to the listeners, we're making progress and we are on the right journey. and we won't give up.
We will attract all the person like you.
Right
You
person.
want to upgrade your stuff. You want to develop your higher value. Just come to us.
Yeah.
Join us.
Yeah, join us.
Okay. So the last words, so the final message you want to speak to listeners of our podcast, and also let's say yoga teachers or yoga teachers to be. What would be the final message you want to say to them?
Good luck.
Good luck. Good.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, it's our slogan: all fun, no fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, just enjoy the moment.
Yeah. And I think you should have a partner, some partners. Yeah. Surround yourself with the people who have same energy, who supports you, who understand your
Language.
language. Right. And like on your boat. So that will keep the boat going. I hope you all also had fun sharing with me today. If just one more thing, last thing, one keyword that you remember about our sharing today, podcast today, what will it be? One keyword.
From me.
For
Like-
you.
Like what I answered during the whole conversation. or
What you
I
remember the most? Yeah.
Mine's ha ha ha.
Why?
Menico's laugh. I love it. Sorry, that's it.
Yes.
This one, the green.
The grass.
Yes.
Life is not that serious.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Grass.
Okay, you guys, I'm the only one who tried to make this serious.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much again for being here with us, and I hope we have another chance to talk to each other again.
Definitely.
Ha ha ha. Glass.
To the grass.
Come
See
back
you
to our
soon.
channel.
See you next time.
Hi, guys.